D checks as normal. Normal fuel traffic congestion still happens. Okay. Come on, night turn. Okay, so basically the note I had is we were Allied defensive fire support is current, and it's currently the German 16th PM turn is where we were at. So I'm gonna clear that out,
Yeah, so it's your defensive fire.
and this time I'm gonna start a log file. Last time I just forgot because we got to doing stuff, and since we're not posting them, I didn't worry about it. But I do like to have a log file in case we got to go back and check something. So Allies defensive fire support. Okie dokie. Okay, so I'll just start with defensive fire support. I'm going to start up north as usual.
So most of the guys up north, you're not going to be able to see.
Well, I'd like to pound this Piper dude, but I don't really have a lot that can pound that guy. So let me go look at something here. Okay, well, I can still do medium, which is 3 guns because of my entrenchments. But the problem is I don't have any divisional artillery, so the most I can call in then is 1 core asset. Oh, that's probably going to be worthless, but I got to do something. Okay. Well, let's do this. All right, we're just going to use the spades again, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is going to be, let's see. Oh, that turns on. That's right. I kind of like that. So it doesn't really matter. So he's going to be the spotter. We will target this guy here.
Okay.
I'm going to be able to bring in 1 gun because I don't have any divisional artillery. So my understanding is you have to have 1 divisional gun, otherwise it's a light mission.
Correct.
So I will. Let's see how do I mark this guy. So we can do this fire now. So that guy's going to fire in the back there. He's just 3. So I guess you have your C and D thing, is it? Because I don't have anything. I don't have a VP or anything, so it's your C and D modifiers on that X.
So what you're going to have, well, I'm going to have is -2 against you.
Okay.
And that's it. So that's all you get because of you don't
So it's
get
a D.
you don't get anything for steps.
So it's a DR plus 1 because I got 3 firepower minus your 2, so the die roll plus 1. So we're gonna have to go big, and we don't. Oh, and I forgot. Now I got to do ADV, so that was probably dumb,
Oh,
and I fail.
there we go. I forgot about that.
So they go to deplete. I forgot about that too. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have wasted that stupid 3 shot. Okay, so let's get rid of those. I'll grab this one over here. All right, so this dude over here is in trouble. He is not on a vantage point either. Now he can call in 2 up to 2, but let's see what we can do with the first one. So here's my spotter.
Okay.
This is going to be my target, unless you're just tricking me with these big stacks.
Could be.
Seems like a good thing to do, though, so we're going to try it. I'll mark the guns, and that way they're easier to see. So I'm going to use this gun right here for my divisional gun. We're into the new menu, so we'll set him fired for 3, 6, 7. Oh, I don't know if I can even do more than. I'd like to do 2 attacks, but I don't think I can. Not enough stuff. So that's 3. And then let's see, what can I add over here? Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, I can. Okay, so I'm going to add these 2 big guns over here, but they only get to use 2 because they're um, firing defensively. So that's 2, 4. That'll give me 7. Can I get any more, or am I going to end up wiping out all my artillery for other stuff?
Now, does your units have to be activated to fire or not?
No, no,
Okay.
they can fire.
Okay.
Artillery can fire, but it doesn't activate them for firing. I'm just checking for more artillery around here quick because the more I can get, the better. What do we got there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be 8. Oh, we're going to need him there. Okay, so I'm going to go with those 3. So that's a total of 7. And I am not, let me double check. I'm pretty sure I'm not on a vantage point. So I have 7 plus your modifiers, C and D.
So -2 for mixed. However, you get a +2 for steps. So we're at a 0 DRM.
Okay, so it's going to be DR plus 7. Okay, big opportunity, Clay. Ah,
8.
8, an artillery shift.
So you can drop an AS marker on me.
Okay.
Wow, he dodged the bullet.
Dang it. What is going on there, Clay?
That was big. You know your ADV roll is going to be huge now, right?
Yeah, just like it was opposite last time, right? Where's the artillery shift? Where are you at? There you are. Okay. Okay, let me make my ADV roll. Oh, we're good. Okay, so the same guy is going to call in, but he's going to drop it on this guy to the north. And I got another gun under this 14th Cav Battle Group HQ. So he's going to fire. Artillery menu fired. Okay, so that's 3. And then I'm going to pull these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to pull, there's a gun underneath this guy here that has range 11. Or no, he's under this guy over here. Range 11, so he's going to fire. He's only got 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'll pull this guy right here is going to fire. So we're going to end up with 7 again and no vantage point, obviously, and firing at this stack here. So what are the mods? Give me the big mods, Clay.
-2 for mix. However, +1 for steps, so -1 altogether.
Right, so DR plus 6. Whoa, that's a little better.
14.
That's a 2.
14 is a 2. Oof.
There's got to be some armor in there because they're mixed. You got to lose some of that juicy armor. Unless you run away, I guess.
Well, I have to still take a step loss if I run away.
Because you can only go 1 on artillery, right? Retreat.
Yes. So if I retreat, I satisfied 1. Then I have 1 left divided by 2. Rounded up is still 1 again. And that 1 has to be taken as a step loss. If I stay, I have to roll to see if I can stay. And then I would have to take 2 step losses to stay. I will run.
Okay.
And so I can't move into this hex because it's not movement covered terrain. So I have to move back. Over here, I'll be in your zone. So this is,
Yeah.
so we're going to move back one. Let's take all these off.
Okay. Oh, there's a little armor silhouette right there.
Let's take a step loss.
Little troublemaker.
Yes.
He's going to hammer my 106 troops.
Let's
I'm
delete
hoping to
these.
drive off the other guy and not the guy on the other side of the river.
I know.
Dang.
And I'm going to take, I'm going to mark my infantry loss.
Okay. I'll make my ADV roll now that you've decided what you're doing. And I am golden on my ADV. So that was okay. I got no complaints.
That sucked.
Okay. So let me go and grab my marker and move along. All right. Now we got this dude down here that you're surrounding kind of big time.
Yes.
He's a 106 guy too. Boy, that 106 really covered a lot of ground.
But they're spread thin.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're really spread out. Okay, so he could call in two if I have to. I don't think I have to because I only have one more divisional gun. Let's see if I can. No, I don't have any more divisional guns for him. So I'm going to just be able to do one big one. All right, so here's my spotter. He is not on a vantage point. You got all those prepared assault markers on there.
I do.
So which one am I going to go after, Clay? I got to guess.
Yes.
I don't know if you're messing with me with attached units or what. We'll go after this guy right there.
I knew you were going to go after him.
Well, he looks the biggest, so unless you're tricking me, Oh, okay. I had to make sure I have range. I just barely have range.
So we have mix. So minus.
Let me give you my guns first.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy up north here, he's going to fire. So I marked him fired for 3. Shoot.
Actually, I was supposed to tell you who's mix and who's not in all these stacks. Would you like me to tell you that?
Yeah, go ahead just so I have information, but I'm probably not going to change it.
Mixed. 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 You know that's mixed.
Okay.
And mixed.
Okay, so they're all mixed. So I'll leave it where it's at because I got a good reaction from you anyway. So I got 5 there, so I'll be able to pull in 8 because the 2 guys up here I'll add. So let me mark them fired. All right, so all 3 of these guns in this area are firing at that guy. I have a total of 8, but I have no positive modifiers. So what do you give me?
-2 for mixed.
Okay.
But a +1 for steps. So -1 altogether.
Okay, so it'll be DR +7 basically.
Oof.
Come on.
That's not good.
Oh,
15.
That is a 2 as well.
Can we handle it? We have enough guys attacking you, so we will.
You do.
Yes.
That guy's in trouble.
We'll pull back. Where's my headquarters? I have to pull back this way. Pull these off.
I'm kind of excited to see when you do your attacks how big these holes are when it's over.
And yeah, I can't wait to see that too.
That.
Here we go. So a recon unit, do you know what it is? Is it 0.5 armor?
I can look real quick. It's German. Is it a silhouette recon?
It's no, it's the recon with the diagonal line.
Armored recon
with, armor recon.
Point,
That's it.
0.5 for you.
0.5.
It's both of us are 0.5. What's a
Okay,
half?
got it. Okay,
All right.
so we
I'll
move
make my,
back.
my ADV roll. Okay. And I'm
Ooh,
good on the ADV roll again.
yes, you are.
I don't think I can do anything else because I hogged all the core assets, I think, and I don't have any more. Well, I don't have any that can reach. Oh, I do have one, but what would that be worth it? Oh my gosh, I'm desperate. But with this, well, it would only be one gun. Okay, I'm gonna do it. So the same guy is gonna spot. Oop, not that guy. Sorry, this guy's spotting. We're gonna fire at this stack, and I only got one gun, I think. Let me double check. But up here, way up north, for two. Let me see if I can. If there's no other guns bigger than that that I can use that have range. All right, so it's going to be one gun for two, and I'm willing to risk the ADV.
So you're gonna get a -2
Total.
total.
So it's DR -1.
There you go.
So I need a 9 to AS you. Nope. ADV roll. He's good. I'm a 6. All right, let's go. Let's go look down here. All those guys are in trees and stuff. Did we have restrictions on what was the weather? Are we restricted on line of sight? We
Oh,
are overcast.
so overcast, you get reduced, I believe, by 1.
Okay, and then if you're looking into a rough, it's reduced by one again.
Hmm.
So if anybody's in rough, they can be seen, but you can only see them if you're next to them. So nobody around here. Just kind of moving down the line here, digging in there. Well, I guess the next one is down here. He's ganging up on that guy pretty good.
Yes, so you're gonna have to pick your poison.
Well, let's see what I even got around here.
Let me tell you what I have. I'm supposed to tell
Oh
you.
yeah, yeah. Well, let me see what I got for artillery first.
Okay.
I got to make sure I got a gun that can even fire up there. Uh, it's pretty slim pickings. I guess I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
While you're doing that, let me just grab water.
Yep. Okay. I'm trying to see what I got for guns. Oh yeah. Okay. I got one gun that can reach all that.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. So that's my spotter, and I can reach all of those. So let me know who's mixed or not.
Infantry, 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 infantry.
Okay. So let's see. Now I got to figure out who can reach you though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boy, the 28th is really a mess. They are just spread out everywhere too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's pretty worthless. Looks like all my fire is going to have to come from down south. I was kind of hoping I could shoot twice at you, but I don't think I can. Okay, so I'm going to shoot at the guy to my south, right there.
Okay.
Got one gun there, one gun there. What do I got there? Wow. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I can't shoot it. Maybe I won't shoot at him. My God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who puts their artillery like one hex out of range of defending their guys? 2, 3, 4. I can't really tell with the graphic. Are these two single counters?
No, I'm not telling you that.
They look like single counters.
It could be.
So if I do that, I can pull this gun. And I got this one here. Oh, it's just so horrible, dude. Okay, I'm changing it. I'm going to fire at this guy because otherwise I don't have enough stuff to fire with. So I'm going to add this guy here. So he's going to fire for 3. And then I'm going to fire this guy down here. He's got 3. So that gives me 6. Plus I have a vantage point. So it gives me a total of 7 plus your modifiers. So
There is no modifiers on my side.
all right, so it's just going to be DR plus 7. Come on now.
10.
10 isn't the greatest, but it ain't the end of the world, I guess.
It's a 1.
Is it a 1 AS?
Let's see. 10.
Oops. I went the wrong direction.
It's a 1.
10 is just a 1. Yep, okay. So just a 1.
So I will take that step loss.
Okay, I'll get rid of my marker there. I'll make my ADV roll while you're doing that. And I get a 2, so I'm good.
Let's mark it above.
Do here. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm going to move down to the southeast down here. Let's see. My spotter will be this guy here.
Oh,
You,
go ahead. They are all infantry.
okay, I'm going to drop it on this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, just barely gets there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and then so the guns I'm going to use is I'm going to use this for my divisional asset. So he's going to fire. And then we're going to call in a little help from the 9th Armor here. So he's going to fire. So that's going to give me, let's see, do I have anybody else? I don't think I did, but let me double check. In case I forgot. Don't think there is. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. You attacking me anywhere else? No, okay. So that was 7. I'm going to call in this top gun here. That's 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, he can reach there. So he's going to fire. All right, and I'll only use the 8. I'm not going to use 2. I'm not going to use one tube left. So I'll have 8 plus I'm on a vantage point. So I have a 9 plus your modifiers.
You're going to get a +1 for my step.
Really?
Yes.
DR plus 10. Come on. It's respectable, I guess. That's a 2.
So 2.
I'll get rid of my guy on top of you there. So
Retreat, take a step. Where's my headquarters? Headquarters is back here. I can't overstack. We'll go this. Take a step. And take off.
make my ADV roll. Oop, that was a problem. So I got 2 of them that are going to be depleted.
Nice.
I got to mark 1 more depleted because it moved on me. So I guess we'll deplete this guy here. All right, so I had 2 deplete, and I think that's it. I don't think there's anybody else that would be. Well, let's take a look here. Let's make sure there's no free shots. Does not look like there's any free shots. I could maybe shoot at the town, but that's unobserved, so that's ridiculous. So I think I'm done.
Okay.
So then we go to
Offensive fire support.
yeah.
All right. Let's see who I want to fire at. If I want to fire.
Oh, while you're looking at that, I'm going to grab some water quick. Right, I'm back. Started playing some BCS with a new guy that I met online. That was pretty fun.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Question.
He's already showed me about 2 or 3 things that I didn't quite understand that totally changed how I'd be playing.
A question again. When we fire the artillery with the white circle at an entrenchment, I know on the west wall, but for the entrenchment.
Entrenchment, it doesn't matter.
It does not.
And
Okay.
yeah, it's only for, well, we can double check.
I think it's only for the west wall.
I think it's if it's a fortification, or a fort, I mean, then the only thing it does is it lets you score hits where otherwise you can't score hits. You can only get artillery shifts. Is the only difference. And then you get your full value because you're attacking. So
Okay. So let me get out my markers.
all your markers, holy cow.
Here we go.
I'm not using my headset tonight. You said that you can hear me just fine though?
I do.
Okay, good.
So Steve, here's my spotter.
Okay. Uh,
My target is right here.
I guess this will. Well, you only have one target, but uh, the recon thing isn't considered mixed, though, right? That's not a
No,
pure armor,
no,
or is it? Is it mixed or not pure? Right?
it's not. It's pure is the tank silhouette.
Tanks and stuff. But do you still get mixed for recon or nothing? It's nothing, right?
It's nothing.
Okay. So you know it's there. It's a recon unit.
So we can do a heavy mission. So
Okay.
I'm going to do this guy here, who is part of the division.
Okay.
That's 2. I'll do this guy up here for another 2. That's 4. This guy here, 6. And this guy here for 8. Let's see if I have for the 6th Army ammo points. I do, Steve. I need to break a hole through there. I spent an ammo point to do an intense barrage.
Alrighty.
Alright, let me get back up here. Okay, so I have 2 volleys of 8 coming down on that hex. First volley, a 5. Second volley, a 3. So what are your modifiers?
Okay. So the white circles are just point of interest. They don't do anything, right?
Correct.
So that idiot's out in the open. So I get -2 for the entrenchment and -1 for steps. So a total of -3.
Okay, so 8 and 5 is 13, minus 3 is a 10. So that's going to be a 1. 3 and 8, but you take away the 3, so it's just 8. So you have an AS 1 altogether.
Well, I got to run because I got 1 step. So, well, do I lose a step if I retreat into your zone of control? So I can't remember.
You do lose a step if it's non-movement covered terrain. So you're going to back up, you're going to lose a step.
Okay, well, that's all I got there is this guy. So he's dead either way. Because if
Correct.
I try to hold, I take a loss. And if I back up here or here, he takes a loss. So he is done. So let me get rid of him here. Eliminate. And I'll go mark my half armor.
And we will move up our units. Actually, I take that back. I'll stay here.
Okay.
ADV. Well, 1 gets automatically depleted. So, and I can deplete anyone I want. So he's depleted. Now let's roll for my ADV. And then I have to add a +1 to that, which is a 3. My
You're
ADV
good.
is a 4, correct?
Yep, so you're good.
I'm good.
But you had 1 deplete because of the intense.
Which I did right here.
Yep. Yeah, no, I was just talking out loud to remind myself of the rules for when I have a bunch of artillery in position.
So, do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Oh my goodness, man.
Okay, I can't do anything on this guy.
Oh, okay, good. Because he's in a sucky position.
I know. I don't have the juice. Okay, we're going over here.
It's all infantry.
I don't think I want to hit you. Hmm. This is a tough one. If I hit you, you run away. One, two, three.
I'm not going to say anything.
Two, three, four, five. So I can bring in seven. One, two, three, four. Ooh, I only could bring in seven. Hmm. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Nope.
However,
Nice. Give me a false sense of hope.
let's see. One. Um, nope. We're not gonna fire as well. I'm not gonna fire at that either. Now down here, we will fire. So that's my target.
He is infantry only.
That's my spotter. We can do a heavy mission, which we can bring in 8. So we're bringing this from our division. That's 1. So that's 4. Oh, so they can be on either side if you look at the rules of the army line until I
Yeah.
forgot which time. So I can use then this army asset.
Or are they assigned to Seventh Army?
They're assigned to either or
Oh, the fifth Fallschirmjäger can use either or.
because of that's how they start the game.
Okay.
I forgot when they have to get to one side. So what we'll
Yeah, that's vaguely familiar. I don't remember
so let's
when.
do this until we really know. I'm gonna clear the fire, and I'm only gonna fire with these two.
I
Until
don't care if you do. You can fire at that if you want.
I don't
You
want to
know.
fire something and find out that I was incorrect. So
Okay.
let's just stay with these. So I have 4 firepower coming
Okay.
down on that guy. I don't
All
think I
right.
have anyone else. Go ahead.
Okay. So you got a -1 for the woods, a -2 for the entrenchment, and a -1 for steps. So you lose 4.
So I'm losing 4. So if I get an 8, okay,
So die roll basically.
and a 4, we pass. So no depletion, and we didn't do anything.
Okay.
And then down here, 350 seconds, so we can bring in this guy. Target, spotter,
Okay.
heavy mission.
Both of them next to your infantry.
This guy here is my division. There's two of them there.
Okay.
So we will do fire with one, and then I'll just bring in assets. Fire with another one. So that's 5. 7. $11. 15. 15. And I'll bring this guy back here. I only can use 2 of the 3. So that's 17, which I'm only going to bring in 16. So we have 2 8 volleys coming in on that guy.
Okay. He is a -2 for the village, a -2 for entrenchment, and a -1 for steps. So it's a -5 altogether.
Okay.
So it's
So that's 10. -5 is a 5, so nothing. 4 plus 8 is 12. -5 is 9. So I think it's an AS.
no 12. 12 -5 is a 7, right?
7. That's right. What am I saying? 9. Correct. Is nothing. And so I didn't do intense barrage, but I
Right.
do get a +1 because I went 1 over the volley on my ADV roll.
So if you go over 1, it's just +1 for each extra volley over the first one.
Yeah, so the
Okay.
first 8 volley is fine, but if
Yep.
I do another 8 volley, I get a +1.
But you're good with a 3. So
And
so
that's
a lot
it.
of loud fireworks, and that's about it. Not a lot happened. You wiped out that recon unit.
Now we get into
Attacker status adjustment if you want to,
correct to see if I want to attack with anybody.
then ground assault.
So these guys here are not going to attack. These guys will have to attack. Oh no, I'm in we'll make that attack. Attack, attack. Okay. Attack adjustment complete.
So ground assault away.
Ground assault. You know where we're starting, Steve, right here with Piper.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, let me activate him really quick.
We are going into clear terrain, and let's see what I have. 24, 42, 44, 51.
You're gonna love this. I got one, so it's 51 to one.
51 to 1. Okay.
In the clear. So line one is end column.
It's going to be a wash because if you have two shifts in your favor for the entrenchment, but I have Piper and I have PA.
What about armor?
No, I'm just talking about shifts. So we're going to be in the last column.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're gonna stay in the last column right now.
Okay.
What is this guy back here? I forgot to move this guy up, by the way. He should have been moved up.
Okay.
Dice modifiers. Combat reserve, none. None for you.
Nope.
Next is my lead unit. My lead unit will be I'm going to come out of here with an 8,
I have a 6, so that gives you a plus 10.
but you're in entrenchment.
Oh, so plus 5. Yep. Good catch.
So
Plus 5.
plus 5. Rib,
I got none.
I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Plus 35.
And then armor, gonna come in with 6.
Okay, I got an anti-tank of 3,
So that brings me down to a 3.
but we're in the open, so is it plus 15 each?
But your entrenchment takes away some of it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Getting ahead of myself. Entrenchment takes away 2. So that leaves 1, and do you get plus 15 because it's in the open then? Or is it a certain tank that you only get that on?
No, it's gonna be still plus 10 because I believe there can be not, can't even speak. There can't be modifiers against me. I believe that's the rule.
Oh, if you're just basically overrunning infantry or something? Okay.
So it's another 10, so that's 45.
Nope.
So plus 45 to my roll, plus 45 to your roll. Here we go. 98 and 45.
Well, I'm pretty sure my 81 didn't do anything. So let's see. You did a 3-3 to me, and I needed a 20 to even star you. So, all right. So let's get rid of that guy. That is an anti-tank unit you knocked out. Eliminate. So for
So I can move.
advancing, I was a 3-3 for advancing.
Yeah, so once I go in the first hex, then I can go in any direction.
Yeah, to a 2 more, or is it all the hits?
So he goes here, and then I'm going to go on the road. 1, 2. They go in a hex, and they follow. Do I want to do that?
Let's see.
do this. Let me back this guy up for a minute. And let's do this. I want this guy to do that. And then he can go here. And then he can go like so. That's what I want. Okay. So those guys are done. Now we go down to this guy here.
Okay.
Let's get closer. Steve, I have, it's 5, 6, 8. What am I doing? I take that back. I have 8, 9, 13.
I have 6. So 13 divided by 6 is 2.6 repeated, so 2.17. You get a 17% chance. So 2 to 1. And 2 to 1 in the rough. Is it just rough that I'm in there?
Yes.
That is the H column. To start.
So it looks like it's going to be, I get a PA. I have no leaders to help me. That's about it. However, you get an artillery shift, so it puts us back at the same column. Now we go to dice modifiers. Combat reserve, none to help me, none to help you.
Yep.
PR, I have a 6,
Same.
so that's nothing. Rib,
Nothing for me.
I have an engineer with me, so I get plus 10. And armor, I have a 3 firepower for armor.
Okay. I have a 0. And the rough takes away 1. So you have 2. So it's plus 20 more, right?
Plus 20 more.
So that gives you plus 30 net.
Okay, plus 30 to the roll for both of us. So that's going to be 82. And you have 10 plus 30 is 40. So 40 for you, 82 for me.
Okay, so you're going to suffer a star 1 in brackets.
So I get a mandatory loss.
Yep.
Okay.
Oops, I put 8-1. It's a star 1, so you got to make your PR check first.
He fails.
Fail, so it's a discretionary mandatory.
Mhm.
And then when you get 52,
I got a 82.
82 made me do a 1-1, so the same thing you got, depending on what you do. We each got a 1-1.
Well, if I retreat, you don't have to take your discretionary. You just have to take
Yeah,
a
but I
step
just-
loss.
Right, and I just take the 1.
So I retreated. Let me mark my loss.
So I take 1 step loss then as well, 2.
That's here. Let's get rid of these.
Well, it could have been worse.
I thought I was gonna take that.
Yeah, I thought with the plus 30, at plus 30, you're going to smoke me, but I got lucky and rolled a big old 10.
You know what it was, by the way? Your artillery knocking the other guy out, the other stack.
Oh, yeah.
That was big.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go here. Let's see if we can break away. Let's see if we can break into this road. So you are in forest. I'm coming in with 11. 21, 22. 22 and 10 is 32.
That's
So
your total.
my total is 32.
Okay, so on a 6, so that's
5 to.
5.33 to 1, so 33% chance. Oh, it's 6 to 1. So 6 to 1 in the forest. That is line 3. That is the L column to start out.
Okay, so let's go with the shifts. I have a PA, gives me one shift. I have one engineer, gives me another shift, and that's it. You have entrenchment 2, gives you two shifts. So we're back to where we started with the column.
Still L column.
Dice.
I can't do combat reserves at all. So.
Now we have dice modifiers.
Yep.
Let's start with combat reserves. We don't have any. PR. I got the shittiest guys.
Yep,
5.
okay, I'm a 7 because of the entrenchment, so that's minus 10.
Mm-hmm. And rib.
I got none.
I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. They're all part of different regiments.
Yeah, okay, so plus 25 total. You said 35, right?
Correct.
Do you have any armor?
I do not.
Okay, so it's just plus 25 on the L column.
Here we go. Ugh.
No, I didn't.
So 38 for me.
I'm
And
off the chart.
yeah, you're off the charts.
I'm a 1-1, it looks like you gave me a discretionary and a mandatory. What do I do with that? Well, you can't attack me again. So I got to take one hit regardless. And then I could auto pass and hold, couldn't I?
Yes.
Oh boy. Otherwise, I could retreat 1. I got to retreat up that stupid road, I bet. Let's see, what other priority?
While you're doing that, there was an attack I made up here I want to take away.
Your HQ. Gosh.
You're trying to figure out what to do?
Yeah, I was looking where my HQ was because that's going to make me retreat up that road. Although that's a village, I guess. That's not the worst thing in the world, but still. Yeah, gosh darn it. I'll retreat up the road. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but going to a 2 defense and then entrenchment doesn't sound very good.
Let's see. All right. So that's done there.
Dope.
We have this guy here.
All right.
Let's see. You're in forest. Okay. 22, 5, 25, 10, 35, 37, 37 and 8, 45. So I have 45.
I have 9, so that's 5-1, right?
Correct.
And 5-1 in the, what did you say it was, forest?
Forest.
That puts us on the K column to start out.
It's going to be an interesting battle. So,
I really need to hold somewhere.
PA for us for one shift. Engineer for another shift. And that is it for my shifts. You have 2 for entrenchment, which brings us back to 0 again on the column shifts. Now we go to dice modifiers. We both don't have combat reserve.
Nope.
Lead unit will be... Oof. I'm going to take it from this. A 7.
Okay, I have an 8 because of the entrenchment, so -5 net.
Okay. Now we go into rib.
I got no ribs, so you got to do yours.
So this guy and this guy is a 10. And then I have this guy with an engineer. That's another 10. That's 20. And he's part of this guy. So 25.
So plus 20 net.
Armor. I will bring the armor from, because this is my lead unit, and I want to use somebody else for armor.
Okay.
This guy here is a 6.
Okay, I got an anti-tank of 3, so that leaves you 3. Was it forest we're in?
Correct.
So the forest and the entrenchment 2 will remove those.
Okay.
So there's no armor. So it's a K column with a plus 20.
Here we go. Plus 20. So 45. And I think you're off the chart.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. Yep, and you had a 25, so that's 2 discretionary hits.
45.
Oh, sorry, 45. On the, what column was it?
The K you said?
K column with the 45 is a 1-1. So 1 mandatory, 1 discretionary.
Now, if you retreat, you won't take a step loss because you're retreating into movement covered terrain.
Yeah. Do I retreat or do I hold my ground there? Because I auto pass the check, right?
Yes.
Let's see here. All right, so I'll take both step losses and hold my ground.
Make sure you mark it. You're recording.
I just did. Oops.
Interesting. You're holding your ground, Steve.
I gotta cause a plug somewhere. I mean, they're essentially dead.
Okay, so we are done there. pan out. Okay, we have down here.
Oh boy. Oh,
Everyone's across the river, so that's good. Um,
this is. I'll activate him just for the technicality of activating him.
well, you're in the woods rough on an vantage point. So you got the vantage point at least. Let's see what we have. We have 3, 8, 8 and 6 is 14, 19, 19, and 6 is 25. So I have
I got
25.
2, so it's basically off the charts.
Hmm.
So Woods is line 2, so that starts us on the N column. Start.
Now, all I have is a PA in my favor, but you have an entrenchment 2 and a vantage point. So you're going to get 2 shifts in your favor.
That'll move us to the L
Oh,
column.
I take that back. You're going to get 1 shift in your favor because I have an engineer with me.
Right? So that should be the
Oh,
M.
I take that back again. I have actually 2 engineers. I have an engineer here
Okay.
and an engineer here, so they wipe out your entrenchment. So,
Just playing with my emotions, Clay.
yes, so it's 0 shifts.
Right. So back to the N column
Correct.
on the far right.
Correct.
But you know what? My wife just brought me chili, so I'm going to at least enjoy that.
There you go. So that's done with dice modifiers, no combat reserve. My lead unit will be a 6.
I'm a 7 because the entrenchment, so -5 net.
We're going to check rib. So these 2 are from the same regiment. That is 10. He's also from the same one. That's 15, but I have an engineer. That's 20. And these 2 are also from the same one. That's 25, 30, and I have an engineer as well for 35. Because the Germans get the engineer with them.
35 total
35 total.
plus 30.
I don't have any armor to attack with.
Okay. So it's the N column with a plus 30.
45.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm nothing. A 45 is going to give you a star 1-1. I only have 1 point there anyway, so he will be gone. Let me mark my infantry loss. So, all right, you're good to go.
Okay, so how do I want to go in here?
Yeah, your swarm attacks are just crushing me with your rib.
Yeah, the ribs have been helping.
Yeah. Oh, I should make a PR check for advancement, right? So, was my P? Yeah, my PR. So I passed it. So I had a 1-1 total.
And the last, oh, that's it. No more.
That's it.
Let's see.
I
Yeah,
weathered the
because
storm.
down in the south, I took off those units, so I just left the guys with combat reserve when I'm ready to make the attack. pretty much yes. All
Okay.
attacks are complete. I'm gonna.
All right. Then it's AS marker removal. No exploiting units for you. So then it's administrative. You get to do air supply. But I don't think you have any of those. We're both in supply. The only difference is we can now go into on hand supply if we're out of supply.
And let's hit.
Everyone has max supply right now.
Let's hit the fire button, which I just did. Oh, I have to do my fatigued. I have a few guys that did not move. I think it's this guy here.
And you got before that you got ammo replenishment too.
Oh yes, I see it.
I don't have any ammo points. I don't think I can do anything.
Okay, so I just have this one unit. My ADV is a 4. So here we go. 1. It is undepleted. And we are done for the German turn.